This is You Against You podcast, and I'm your host, Deja Nicole. So, in today's episode, which is season 3, episode number 11, this episode is all about hot girl habits for the summer. So, the summer is right around the corner, so why not just do this episode right now in the month of May? So, when the summer hits in June, you already have your go to guide for Hot Girl Summer, a Hot Girl Wellness Summer for you. But before we get into today's episode, besties, we're going to go into some weekly updates. And to be honest, I got good news that happened to me yesterday. So let's just do that. And yeah. But before we start today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Share this as well, and if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a rating and review. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, don't forget to leave a rating. But let's just get into today's episode, besties. So the weekly updates, so I'm going to do a mental health checkup. So my mental health is actually doing good. I don't know about next week because I do start my summer classes next week on Tuesday. But my mental health is actually good. I'm feeling like myself, and I'm doing pretty good, even though I'm on my time of the month. But, you have your days, you have your up days, you have your down days when you're on your time of the month. But, yeah, my mental health is so well. But yesterday, if you follow me on my personal Instagram, which is Deja _ Nicole _ you would know this already, but yesterday I went to go take my permit, and to be honest, I'm so glad that I could actually take it yesterday and not reschedule it for some point in June, because I'll probably reschedule it again. But I took my permit test yesterday, and in some states you can actually take it on paper, and I like taking tests on paper than on computers, in my opinion. And I took my permit test. So the days before I took my permit test, and the day that I took my permit test, and the time that I took my permit test, I was just so nervous. But everyone, I passed my permit test. I got my permit. My goal was to actually pass my permit in the month of May. So for my quarterly goals, and I passed it. I only missed 3 questions. So I was so freaking nervous. I was so freaking scared because when I was waiting, the lady who was grading my test, I heard her be okay, she was reading off my answers and then reading off the answer key. And I was just so nervous because she was also dealing with someone before grading my test. I was if she doesn't hurry up and let me know if I passed or failed. So when she called my name, I knew it was actually going to be good because she smiled at me. But if y'all didn't know, I actually took my permit test 5 times. The 5th time I actually passed it, but the other 4 times I failed it. And I took it I think 2019 before COVID happened, and then 2021 and 2022. I don't think I took it last year because I was just so scared after taking it twice in 2022. But she smiled, and I knew I kind of did good. So when I took it before this time, they always told me to come closer, and they would always tell me you failed. So this was her, how she was towards me after she called my name was different, to the point I kind of knew I passed. But she was yeah, you only missed 3, you did good. I was are you serious? Are you telling me the truth? And she was yeah, you missed 3. So yeah, your girl is a license holder. Not yet, I only have my permit, but soon I'm gonna get my license. And that was a goal of mine, to get my permit in the month of May, and to actually get my permit before I turn 22. And my goal is to actually get my license before I turn 22, or a week or 2 after I turn 22. So hopefully I can still meet that goal. But yeah, I passed my permit, and I was so nervous that I really thought I was going to fail. But I did pray, and those questions that I got were actually easy because everyone get random select questions. And I was just praise God. But yeah, I passed my permit, and I'm so happy that I passed it. And if you're someone who has failed it once or twice, go take it again. There's no age to get your license. There's no age to get your permit. I'm 21 years old. I know some people, like I have seen on TikTok, people being in their late 20s, people being in their early 30s who don't have their license, and that is okay. But you have to go face that fear of driving if you're like so scared to drive, and that is me. And like once I do start driving, hopefully that fear like it will still be in me, but it won't be as bad as like how it is now. And I think also the reason why I kind of like keep changing my dates on when I got like my permit or when to take my permit, it wasn't just because, oh, I might fail my permit again. It was also because I have that fear of driving. So I kind of like told myself like, oh, one day I will be a good driver. One day I will be a good driver. So sometimes you have to like just switch your mindset to push yourself to do things that you always want to do and get out your comfort zone. So yeah, but that's what happened to me yesterday and all of that. But the quote of the day is find beauty in the little moments and hold on to them. This is so true. This is why I think with season 3 is all about romanticizing your life. In every little moment you can find beauty in life, no matter if it's you cleaning, taking your dog out, if it's you doing your morning or night routine, if it's you going to the grocery store or working out or getting ready for bed or waking up or going to work or going to school. You can find the beauty of little things. Like I know when I'm going to the store, I will sometimes put on my AirPods, listen to some music like lo-fi music or a podcast, and not caring what happens around me because it's just me. And I find beauty of me just doing that while going to the grocery store. And it's like the most simple task ever. So finding beauty in the little things can also help boost your mood as well. So the affirmation of the day is, my life is what I make it. And this is so true. Your life is what you make it. So if you want to have a good and happy life, then you have to make it good and happy. But if you want a sad and depressing life, that is how you're going to make it. And also, it's depending on how you let people get to you, on how you can have your life is. So don't let people get to you. Don't let people get to your head. Don't let people change how you are. Because let me tell you, if you change for other people, you're going to start hating yourself. So your life is what you make it. So this depends on the habits you do, the people that are around you, the things you listen to, the things that you watch, whatever the everyday task that you do is what makes the life that you want, if you get what I'm trying to say. And then the journal prompt is, what is your favorite summer activity? I would say my favorite summer activity is like going to the fair, going to the carnival. Like the reason why I say that's my favorite summer activity, just because I love that, especially like eating carnival food is just a vibe. So yeah, I love going to the carnival / fair every summer. I didn't go last summer, but the year before that I did go. So hopefully they will have one this summer and that I can go. So yeah, cross my fingers that they do, because I really, really, really want to go. Now I have 7 different topics. Some are long, some are short in today's episode. So we're going to just go on the first topic, which is health. Again, this podcast is titled Hot Girl Habits for Summer. So the first topic is health. I feel like this is, really easy for everyone to do, or it is like, yeah, we all know about this. But do you really think about the healthy things that you should be doing in the summer? Because every season is different. It goes from hot to okay to like, okay, it's not hot enough to wear shorts, but it's not cold enough to wear like a coat. Then it's cold enough to wear coats, and then it's flowers and allergies and raining season and all of that, then back to hot and dry. So yeah, it's like it just everyone's mood changed for each season. So let's just get into today's episode, besties. So the first topic I'm gonna talk about is health. So I feel like with summer, especially if you're a college student or in high school, but I know like most of my listeners are mostly college students, is you want to fix your sleeping plan for the summer. Fix your sleeping plan. And if you do work a 9 to 5 or you are your own boss, still try to fix your sleeping like schedule and try to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Some people say it's better to get 7 to 8, but in my opinion, I think it's better to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep because your body needs to get energy. So like yesterday, not gonna lie, I took a nap. It was the best nap ever, but I was still tired. Probably because my nerves were very high because I took my permit test, but I went to bed very early, like around 8, and that was the best sleep I have ever gotten. I don't know how many hours, but I know I woke up like around 5, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 10 hours of sleep. So like I'm very energized. Plus I got caffeine because I always drink like coffee in the morning. So I got like 10 hours of sleep. But it is good to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. For an average adult, it is like a young adult. So from the age like 18 to 25, it is good to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes you can get more, but if you do get less, try to have caffeine like an hour or two after you wake up so your body can like, get that jump start. But try to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep this summer because maybe this summer it will be more relaxed for you and you will feel more at ease than from spring or winter. Like me, I do have a lot of things to do this summer. I saw my summer classes, like I said, next week, and with my I have things for my business. I got content to create and edit and all of that. So like I'm just like so busy, but try to get 6 to 7 or 8 hours of sleep. And that is what I want to do. I want to do my nighttime routine around 7 and then go to sleep around 8 to 9. I usually go to sleep around 9, but I feel like sometimes when I go to sleep around 9 or 10 or 9:30 to 10, I don't get enough sleep than I want. I won't try it tonight because I'm doing a 24-hour reading challenge for my YouTube channel. But after I'm done with that challenge, I'm going to do that. But try to fix your sleeping schedule, especially if you want to better your habits, your sleeping habits. Try to fix it and maybe set an alarm on what time you want to go to sleep. And I know like a lot of people do get their full 8 hours of sleep or more. Some people even have a set time for what time they want to go to bed. Like one of my favorite influencers slash YouTubers that I love, Natalie Cuevas, she goes to sleep around 8. Like she has said this like in all her videos that she goes to sleep around 8. She cannot wake up early if she does not go to sleep by 8. And that works for her. And I feel like with me, because I went to sleep kind of early yesterday, I want to start going to bed around 8 or 8:30 because I just feel so much energized more than going to sleep around 9:30 to 10 or 9 to 9:30. But that's just how my body is, and for you it's just different. But try to get your 8 hours of sleep at max or 7. Try to aim for 7 to 8, but if you can't, try to aim for 6. The next thing is drink a lot of water. I feel like this is very, very vague, and especially the summer, it is dry, it is hot, it is going to feel like it's 100 degrees when it's like almost 90 degrees outside. So try to drink a lot of water. If you have a gallon water bottle, drink that. If you have like a hydro flask or a Stanley, fill it with ice water and chug that. Just be careful to chug cold water if you're like working out, because that has some issues if you chug cold water like fast. But whatever you drink your water in, just drink water like every 10 minutes, every 10 to 15 minutes. And if you're going out, bring water with you, no matter what. If you're going out to eat, drink water than drinking a lemonade or a soda. But try to stay hydrated because one, you will know you are dehydrated, so you won't feel dehydrated if you just keep that routine of drinking water. Two, you will see difference in your skin and in your mood when you are drinking more water. And three, your body will thank you. Just know, don't drink a lot of water than your body needs, because your body is actually 70% of water. Like, our body is made of 70% of water. If you didn't know that, now you do. But don't drink like too much water. If you want to know what, like, how much water you need to drink, just like check what's your weight, and then say in Google, like type in Google, how much ounces or how much cups or how many cups of water do I need to drink for weighing this many pounds, and it will let you know, and that's how you can like estimate how much water you need to drink a day. Now, the next thing is daily movement. So this can be going on a walk, going to the gym, going to Pilates, doing yoga, or doing Zumba, dancing, whatever it is, bike riding, hiking. Hiking and going on a walk can be very tedious in the summer just because sometimes it'd be nice outside and not too hot to do it, but then sometimes it is too hot to do it. So if it's too hot outside and you want to go on a walk, or you want to like go on a hiking trail, don't do it. Don't really, like, that will really hurt yourself. That's too much sun exposure, and you really like just hurting yourself if you like walking the sun. Like, just sometimes I hate like during the summer that I can't walk in my neighborhood because it's too hot. It's like very too hot. And I hate when I do go walking in my neighborhood, I only do like one lap, then like 2 or 3 or maybe 4 laps around my neighborhood, because the sun is making me tired and I'm like getting dehydrated fast because how much water I'm drinking every single second by just walking in hot weather. So if it's very hot outside, don't walk, don't go on a hike. Probably do some workouts at home or go to a workout class, no matter what it is, but just moving your body. You should always want to move your body. Your body will thank you. Your mental health will thank you. You will also thank yourself when you start seeing the results. Remember, you don't have to get a gym membership or a yoga membership or a Pilates membership to do things in those type of settings. You can also do in a comfort in your home, especially if you're shy to go to a workout class or if you're shy to go to the gym. You can also work out at home where there is air condition, you know. So remember to always move your body. And sometimes if you feel like you want to walk, there's walking videos that will get you burning and sweating on YouTube. Like, everything is on YouTube if you don't have the time to go out. So just letting you know. Now, the last thing under health is eating a balanced diet. You probably have heard this in probably 2 episodes or 3 episodes or 4 episodes, but having a balanced diet is so key. I also like talk about, I actually, when I was making this list, I said eating the rainbow, but I think having a balanced diet and eating the rainbow is basically the same thing. So eating the rainbow is just eating like different foods and fruits and vegetables and all of that in different colors, but also you can eat desserts. So like having a balanced diet doesn't mean, oh, let me just eat my proteins and my carbs, and or if you are someone who's afraid to eat carbs, let me eat my proteins and my fruits and vegetables. No, add the carbs. Like, you need carbs. Carbs give you energy, and have a little sweet treat in there or two, because sometimes you just have to spoil yourself. That's the word. Spoil yourself with a sweet treat. Okay, sometimes it is okay to have a sweet treat here and there. We all have sweet tooth. Do not let social media tell you not to enjoy a cupcake or a froyo or ice cream or a popsicle or whatever that sweet treat that you are craving. Don't let social media tell you otherwise, because they will do that, and you're going to feel bad when you do start eating something sweet and it's not considered healthy. But if you have a balanced diet of eating healthy and your snacks and your desserts, that is okay, because sometimes, especially for us women, we go through our time of the month every month. We go through our cycle every month. And when we're on our cycle, we are leaning more to the desserts and the junk food than to the fruits and the vegetables and stuff, because that's what we're craving. Or if you're pregnant, you are leaning more to the sweet stuff than the healthy stuff. So don't let social media tell you otherwise, because it's okay to have a little sweet treat here and there. Just know balance is key to everything. Like, you can't drink water every single day, because drinking a lot of water is unhealthy. Actually, it can actually kill you. Everything can kill you, which is sad to say. So like, sometimes, like with me, I have a tea or I have a Gatorade, or sometimes I would eat a, like, not eat, but drink a Olipop or a Poppy. Like, whatever it is, I'm not always drinking water 24/7, because that is also unhealthy. I just drink enough water on what my body weight can take. So remember that. So the next category is hygiene. So hygiene. This, I feel like with hygiene, this is easy, exfoliate, which is the first thing under here. So get us like a scrub, like a nice sugar scrub, and find a sugar scrub for your face, because sometimes sugar scrubs for your body cannot be used for your face because on what they put in there. But I love using a sugar scrub. I actually might get a sugar scrub. I love Tree Hut sugar scrub, because they smell so good and they leave my body so soft and so smooth. And I just love sometimes using it when I'm showering and just doing it in like a circular motion. Sometimes they have also an exfoliator glove that you can do, and just do the same thing, put soap and like wash your body and exfoliate, and you getting all the dead skin. Same thing, I feel like if you're using a brush to use like in the shower, you can also exfoliate that way. And with face, like your skincare, add a like sugar scrub with like honey, brown sugar, or just regular sugar, and other like stuff that is good for your skin, and use that. I would say use it every single day, because especially if you have dry skin like myself, it's better to use it every single day. When I get my eyebrows done the next time, I'm actually going to get the scrub, because I love how it do for my like face, and how also I use like this paste that I like, kind of, it helps with evening my skin, like the tones, and it tones it out, it evens it out, and it actually helps lighten, like if I have like pimple marks on my face, it lightens it. And yeah, but like exfoliating will really do you wonders for both your skin, like your face and your body as well. So if you don't do it, you should start doing this now, and you will start seeing the results probably within a week. Now, the next thing is moisturizing. I feel like everyone should moisturize, especially during the summer. We go to the beach, we go to the water park, we go to the pool, right? So after we get out the water that is full with chlorine, that dries our skin out. So you need to have some type of moisturizer on hand. So like for me, I love using cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is the holy grail of moisturizers, in my opinion. And if you want to know what's my favorite brand, it's Vaseline cocoa butter. I just love how, one, you get like a bottle with a lot for a good price, no matter if it's like a regular sized bottle or like a big sized bottle, but you get it at a good price. And two, it's not too thick, but it's not too thin, and it just leaves your skin so soft and so glowy, in my opinion. I used to use Palmer's cocoa butter, but I didn't like how I like can like be out within a month, but with Vaseline it can last me 4 months, and two, how it was so thick, and I didn't like that. So I love cocoa butter. You might like something else like shea butter or body butter with cocoa butter and shea butter in it, but I love Vaseline cocoa butter for my moisturizer, and I just love how it smells so good, and it leaves my skin glowing and soft, and it leaves my skin not moisturizer, but it leaves my skin moisturized for hours. So if you're looking for a new moisturizer, I definitely recommend Vaseline cocoa butter. I also like Cetaphil daily moisturizer as well, especially how their moisturizer, especially for the face, they have a facial moisturizer. I love that. Talking about that, I need to start getting that because it also has SPF in it, and especially for the summer, you should definitely get a moisturizer with SPF in it, in my opinion. Now, the next thing under hygiene is using smell good products. So this can be lotions, this can be body soaps, this can be perfumes or body sprays. For me, it's all of those. So when I like take a shower, I would get like my cocoa butter as my base moisturizer, and then I'll get like a body cream or a body lotion from like Bath and Body Works for like a moisturizer on top of my like cocoa butter to help like smell good, because I just love how I just smell so good. And then I also use a body mist or a body spray from Bath and Body Works and spray it all over, and I like smell like a snack, like I smell like a dessert like after I use that. Like that is my combo, is cocoa butter, body lotion that smells so good, and also body mist, and voila, I smell like a treat. I smell like a snack. And sometimes in the summer it is good to smell like a treat, but just to let you know, sometimes bugs are attracted to those smells. So keep that in mind, that because of summer, because it's hot and it's warm, bugs will be out more, no matter if it's mosquitoes, dragonflies, butterflies, flies, cicadas, whatever. But a lot of bugs that fly are attracted to sweet smells. I don't know why. I just noticed that like every time I like put on body lotion and it smells so good, I attract more bugs. It's nothing bad to smell good, but if you're planning to go outside like a picnic or a park, remember bright colors, and when you smell good, it attracts a lot of insects. So keep that in mind, besties. Now, skincare. So skincare, I feel like for me, I always had like a skincare, no matter if it was winter, no matter if it's summer, no matter if it's spring or fall. I have had the same skincare routine. So you want to stick with a simple skincare. I feel like especially with the the summer, is because it's different, and you shouldn't want to do a lot to your skin in the summer, because you don't really need to do a lot for your skin in the summer than for the winter, when your skin is mostly going to be dry in the winter, right? But in the summer, not really. Also, another thing, I feel like especially when it's hot, you want to use an ice roller. An ice roller can help you depuff your eyes, like under eye bags. It can help depuff your face. So if you are looking for something to help depuff your face or under eye bags, I definitely recommend a ice roller or a jade roller, and then using a gua sha, which helps with lymphatic drainage in your face and helps sculpt your face in a natural way. Another thing is doing a weekly face mask, which is a form of self-care, no matter if it's sheet mask or clay mask. And then also, of course, stay and hydrate. You know, you want to stay hydrated. And then the last thing is to apply sunscreen so like I was saying, besties, applying sunscreen every single day is something that you want to do, especially in the freaking summer season, because that's when you can get sunburn, and also you can also get skin cancer if you don't apply sunscreen. So don't just apply it to your face. Like when I'm wearing a crop top, or if I'm wearing shorts, or if I'm wearing a dress where my skin is exposed, like my neck, my arms, my legs, I will put sunscreen on those areas. But if I was wearing jeans, I don't really put sunscreen unless it has holes in them. I feel like with a lot of people, especially black colored people, I was gonna say black, but I feel like people of color, I should say, we have this whole like stereotype is we don't need sunscreen because we're very highly melanated. No, put on the sunscreen because you can still get sun cancer and you can still get sunburn. I have known people in the past, like when I was younger, who were colored like me, like I'm black, as you can see, but who are colored no matter if they're brown or black, they have still gotten sunburn because they believe that myth that people of color don't need sunscreen. So yes, you do need sunscreen, but you won't just see the like it's just not easier for you to get sunburn or not sun but skin cancer because of sun exposure than someone with fairer skin. Also, talking about sun, I recommend people to wear sunglasses a lot during the summer to protect your eyes. If you wear glasses, try to put on a hat because it can block your eyes are blocked from the sun from like the little like, this part of the hat. But if you don't wear glasses or if you do wear glasses but you also wear contacts, I recommend wearing sunglasses during the summer a lot. This is like very, very simple, but it's just helping your eyes not getting exposed to the sun. And I have noticed sometimes when I don't wear sunglasses, no matter if I'm in a car or out, my eyes get very strainy a little because my eyes are being exposed to the sun. So yeah, that's a little like pro tip if you didn't know. Now, next category is we got like three more categories before the final. But the next category is wellness. So first thing is you want to create a routine for yourself. I want to create a new routine for myself and then post it on YouTube probably in July for both morning and nighttime routine. But creating a routine for yourself is good for each season. I feel like weather change, meaning also mood will change, meaning if you have seasonal depression, that can also change on what you do in your morning routine or evening routine or just daily routine. I know when it hits the warm weather and when it hits summer, I want to take a walk every morning and before sunset because I feel like that's me getting movement and I'm getting the sunlight and I'm being around nature, which can boost your mood. But having a set routine, especially for the summer season, because a lot of people are going on vacation, a lot of people are taking a break from school, and a lot of people are just being relaxed and being lazy, I would say. The hot summer sun does do that to us, and sometimes we just need to give ourselves a routine to stay disciplined. So if you don't do that, you should start doing that now. Or not, like, you can wait until it hits June, like, next week will be, like, the first day of June, I think. Either Wednesday or Thursday. But you can kind of, like, start thinking, okay, what do I want to put in my morning routine for the summer? What do I want to put in my night routine for the night, for the summer, So, yeah. Next thing is listening to or watch something that will inspire you. So this doesn't have to be like a TED talk when I say watch something that inspires you. If you're a content creator like myself, we have a lot of content creators who have done it longer than us and who have have the big following and stuff, and which inspires us. I have people who I inspire, who watch me as a small content creator or listen to my podcast, who I inspire. Like, they have DM me and say, like, I inspire them. And I have people who I watch that I like their content and they inspired me, like Natalie Cuevas. Like, I really love Natalie Cuevas' content, no matter what it is. I really love how she edits, how she does her content, how she just makes her video her. And I want to make my video me, which is all my personalities into one. So you don't have to watch a TED Talk to watch something to inspire you. And with listening to something that inspires you, you can listen to a podcast, or you can just listen to an motivational audio. Like, or if you're someone who likes reading, you can listen to an audiobook of like a self-help book or a inspirational book. I really don't know, but it just, whatever can boost your mood this summer, just do it. Now, the next thing is make and obtain goals. So, there's something called SMART goals, which can help you get to your goals better. I also have a technique of goals is you write down like 3 goals, and then you write down steps, which will be your sub goals, to help you get to those big goals. And sometimes I have seen it work for me, and I have shared this like on my podcast and to other people. But like for me, if y'all don't know, I just passed my permit and I got my permit. And the steps is to study at least every day or every other day, take multiple practice tests, and quiz myself by the time I take my permit test. And that's what I did. I study every day. I took practice tests. I even let people quiz me. And look, even though I was nervous, I'm almost done with getting my license and can actually get a car and drive. But like, that's just me telling y'all like, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. Don't be scared. Sometimes I feel like with big goals, a lot of people are scared to get to those big goals. Hold on. Because they are known as big goals, and it's because on who is around you, and those people always tell you, well, you can achieve that. That's too hard. You would never do that. When in fact, you can always prove them wrong. And that's why I tell you, like, I'm always telling my listeners, my supporters, is if you have big goals, but you're so scared on how to start it, like, just break it down and see where you can start after you breaking down those goals with the small steps, the sub goals. I call those steps of breaking down your goals sub goals, and then you can start there. Like, I want to be an author, and I think because I want to start either writing today or tomorrow or maybe this weekend, and I think I'm actually going to start this weekend, and I'm going to make goals on how many words I want to write, and I'm going to document that for you guys. So stay tuned on like my main Instagram, again, which is Deja_Nicole_, and my TikTok, which is the same username as my main Instagram, because I will be like posting a lot of author content on that. And again, I don't think I actually said this in the beginning of the episode, but the podcast IG and TikTok is You Against You Pod by Deja. So everything will be like in the show notes down below. But I'm going to like start documenting that, so stay tuned for that. But like, that is one of my goals, and I'm just going to like do that and break it down on like how many words I want to write, and all of that, because as an author, you want to have a writing goal on how many words that you want, and it really helps you get closer to the big finish, not big project, but the big finish of, oh, I'm almost done writing this novel. Now, the next thing is decreasing your screen time. So hold up, what? Okay, so I think with this one, this is actually easier for people because a lot of people are traveling in the summer. A lot of people are being outside on like in nature, so they going on walks, listening to a podcast, and not going on a walk and like looking down on their phone, no, they're going on a walk, listening to music or a podcast, and they're not really on their phone much. So I feel like this would be easy for people. They're not at home being bored because they're doing something productive or just active to keep their mood boosts up. But if you want to know how many hours you be on your phone, you can just check your screen time on your phone. And sometimes there's a lot of things that you can do that doesn't require your phone, which is like reading, watching YouTube on your TV, or watching YouTube on your computer, which I feel like, yeah, you're still using your phone, but you're not like on your phone. Another thing is watching your favorite show or binge watching your favorite shows or movies. Another thing is going to the gym, going to a workout class, or baking or cooking or whatever it is, or trying a new hobby. Those are ways that you can do to decrease your screen time, because you're doing something else to boost your mood than going on TikTok or going on Instagram, which can really drain your mood very easily, and you've never really noticed that. The last thing under wellness is spending time with yourself and spending time with others. So if you're planning a trip with friends or planning a trip with family, keep doing that. I feel like that is something good that, around the summer, a lot of people do spend time with others. I know, because I'm planning to get my license very soon. I want to go in Nashville because I have a friend who lives closer in Nashville, to have a picnic at a park. So I bring some food, she brings some food, and we just dress cute and take a lot of pictures and stuff. Like, I want to do that, so I'm gonna like text her probably after I get my license and see if we can do that. I also have been going out. Like, I'm having like something planned next weekend. Next Sunday I'm going to a farmer's market. I can't wait, because like I can't wait. But I can't wait to go to a farmer's market, because I always want to go to a farmer's market. Just seeing on social media, no matter if it's Insta, TikTok, or YouTube, I was like, I always want to go to a farmer's market. Just something cute but also comfortable. Take cute aesthetic pictures and just buy food or just look and browse. So like, I can't wait to do that. But there's just a lot of things that you can do when you're spending time with yourself, and these same activities, like going to a farmer's market, you can do with others. And I'm actually going to a farmer's market with someone, so I cannot wait to do that. And I might make like content around that. I don't know yet, so just stay tuned. If I do, you will know. But if I don't, I'll probably like take pictures and then post it on Instagram. But I low-key want to like make reels and TikToks for it, because that is something that I always want to do, and it is something that I'm like, ugh, I can't wait. So we have two more after this one. So the next category is mind. So a thing that you can do to help improve your mind, or to just, calm your nerves and to have your mind at peace, is reading. This can be nonfiction books or this can be fiction books. I actually read both nonfiction and fiction books, and there's nothing wrong reading both. I feel like you should have a balance to everything. Like with eating, you should also have a balance with reading. I used to read like a lot of self-help, self-improvement, and finance books a lot. And I kind of hated that, because I noticed how it did to me mentally. So that's when I started to read more romance novels, which I actually don't get bored of. Romance, murder novels, all that. I actually don't get bored of reading fiction books than when I read self-help books or just any type of nonfiction book. But now, because I also read both, like I said, a bit, like a mix of both is very good, and it's balanced. And remember, balance is key to everything, even in your life, relationships, your life, your work life, whatever. Balance is key. So remember that. Another thing is having no screen time the first hour of the day or the last hour of the day. So like with me, something like I like to do is read on my Kindle. And when I mean screen time, I mean like going on social media first thing after waking up. So like ways that you can do of like not having no screen time is reading, no matter if it's on your Kindle or if it's a physical actual book that you flip the pages. Just reading for a couple of minutes or an hour or two. Another thing that I like doing is working out, if I feel like working out after doing my skincare routine, or just meditating. Or I will also read my Bible and do Bible studies and just spend time with God by myself while people's asleep, which helps me boost my mood. And what I have noticed when I'm not on my phone after like waking up is that I have a more productive day than when I go on my phone right after I wake up. If that kind of makes sense, then you would know. But sometimes I feel like when you're on your phone right after you wake up, you don't really have a productive day. Then going on your phone, not going on your phone actually, then not going on your phone and doing something else like reading your Bible or moving your body, because you're doing something more productive, which will help you go through the day every like at a smooth like ease. Then if you're on your phone right after you wake up, you're distracted and you're watching every TikTok there is, and some of those TikToks can be something like misinformation, something funny, something that can really put your mind stuck at your phone to the point you'd be like, I've been at my bed for 2 hours. I need to now get up. And now you don't know what to do. So yeah. The next thing is journaling. Journaling can really help you just clear your mind. Sometimes you just need to do a brain dump, and sometimes you can do that in your journal and get a page and just write everything down that is what in your mind, whatever it is, no matter if it's bad, no matter if it's good, no matter if it's both bad or good, you can just put it on a sheet of paper, and after you see it, you be like, wow, I'd be thinking about that. Or you can find journal prompts on Pinterest or TikTok and go after those. Or if you have a guided journal, go after those prompts. I am making a guided journal. I don't know when it will be out because I need to start working on that again. But like I was saying, journaling is very good, especially if you're someone who overthinks a lot, like myself. And if you do overthink a lot, try to journal in the morning and at night before you go to bed, because it really helps you not overthink things, and it helps you clear your mind after you wake up and before you go to sleep. The next thing is meditating. So meditating really does help. I know I have said this a lot, but same thing with journaling. Meditating does clear your mind. So if you do not do that, you should start doing that now, and you will see how much your day can be by just meditating. And sometimes you will notice, you notice how your day is very more calmer than if you didn't meditate. Your day is more chaos, if you know what I'm trying to say. But they do say that if you meditate right, after you wake up the first thing after brushing your teeth and stuff, you mostly you will mostly have a nice and productive and calm day. Then when if you don't meditate first thing in the morning, you will mostly have a chaotic day. Yeah. So now the next thing under mine is creating more than your scroll. So this is just, decreasing your screen time. So just as a content creator, we're always on our phone, but we don't have to be on our phone to be on Instagram or on TikTok. We can do different type of content ideas that we always want to do, but we have been putting it on hold because all we do is get distracted on our phones. So you can create any type of TikTok that you always want to create, and you put it on hold and edit that. So just create so much. I feel like during the summer it's way more better to create a lot of short form content or long form content, because I feel like a lot of people are doing a lot in the summer than in the fall, winter, or spring. So try to just create more, document your life, have fun, edit, do so much, and just document it. And if you want to post it, post it. You don't have to post it, but enjoy life, create more, and just create a story for yourself. And then the last thing under mine is just organizing your space. So go through your closet, go through your drawers, whatever that you have that you are holding clutter, or just holding your favorite things that you have sentimental value but you don't need. Try to just clean that out, organize your closet. I know I like organizing my closet in the summer after 6 months of not organizing it, because I usually organize it the first day of the year or the last day of the previous year. And then in the summer I also organize it as well, because I'm putting more summer clothes and taking out my winter clothes. But just organize your space, and when you organize your space and have a clean space, you will become better and your mental health will become better, because they say if you're not good mentally, you won't be like, your space wouldn't be good as well, meaning your space wouldn't be clean. Okay, so like I was saying, the next category is body, and the first bullet point under this category is moving your body every day for 30 minutes. So if you like have a smartwatch, you can change your exercise goals on how much you do, and I have it for 30 minutes because it is recommended to move your body for 30 minutes or 40 minutes or even 45 minutes. But just doing a quick workout or just going on a walk for 30 minutes can really help you, and you never really notice, well, like, yeah, I feel good after this. Like, every time I work out, every time I go on a walk, and getting my blood flow just going through my body, like flowing through my body, it helps me, and I see how my mood is different than if the day before I didn't work out and then I work out the next day, or how if I had like a bad day earlier and then after I work out, my day is like so much better. The next thing is drink your water. Like I said earlier, you need to stay hydrated, especially that we are hitting the hot summer heat and you do not want to be dehydrated. The next thing is join a workout class. This can be good for you, for especially if you're someone who is an introvert. I think after I get my license, I do want to join like a Pilates class and other workout classes, because I want to, one, get out more, two, make new friends, and three, why not? It's like an investment. Some people say you shouldn't waste your money on that, but I feel like a workout class is an investment because you're investing in your health. And then the last thing is eating a healthy meal for breakfast. So I have now started eating eggs again. I used to not eat eggs because eggs used to like make me sick, but just eating a healthy breakfast, like eggs with some sausage or some pancakes, or eggs with fruits or just fruit, can really help you start your day on a good note, because breakfast is the first meal of the day and a lot of people don't do that. And yes, you do need to eat breakfast because you hold up. Okay, so you do need to eat breakfast first day, every single day after you wake up, because one, is the first meal of the day, and two, you have been sleeping for hours, right? So you are hungry, you are starving, and why will you wait until like 12, 11, 12, 1 to eat lunch? And you can just grab something on your way to work or make some eggs, which is very quick to make, and just eat it on your way to work or eat it quick. Like, a lot of people just don't like eating breakfast because they feel like it's not the important meal of the day, when it's actually the most important meal of the day than dinner, because you shouldn't want to eat a lot for dinner, because they say you don't want to eat a lot when you go to sleep. But for some people, if you eat a lot, it helps you go to sleep because of itis. The thing is a real thing. Itis is real. But other people don't like eating breakfast because, quote unquote, they don't have the time. When they do have the time, they just don't want to be late, because they have like spent 5 minutes cooking it, another 5 minutes eating it, and then boom, they're gone. So yeah. Now the last category is the soul. So the things that you can do for your soul this summer is doing a gratitude or just praying. So daily gratitude can be like saying affirmations to yourself, or writing in your journal, or writing down goals and saying that you would achieve them. Another thing is just meeting new people. Like I said, if you're an introvert, you should definitely go to like workout classes or like different type of like hobby classes and try out new hobbies, no matter if it's like pottery or art and painting, whatever it is, you can try those out and also make new friends who are also trying those things out as well. Another thing is just getting out your comfort zone. So if you always want to be like a content creator but you're so shy, just letting you know, this person right here that you're seeing on your screen, no matter if it's on your TV, your computer, or phone screen, has been shy and is always shy no matter what, but she is making content and she's loving it. So remember that, and just knowing that you should do it too, and just to get out your comfort zone, because once you get out your comfort zone, your whole personality can change for the better, because you also want to change for you. You should never want to change for other people. And then last thing is just spending time with nature. Like I said, spending time with nature can really boost your mood. And who doesn't want to hear the birds chirp? But let's close down this episode, besties. So before I close down today's episode, remember that you can follow You Against You podcast on Instagram and TikTok, which is You Against You pod by Deja. You can follow me on my personal Instagram and TikTok, which is Deja DAJAH underscore Nicole NICOLE underscore. Go follow, well, no, go subscribe to the You Against You podcast YouTube channel, which some of y'all probably watching, and hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 50 subscribers, and also hit the bell notification so every time I post a new episode or a guided meditation, you will be notified. You can also go subscribe to my main YouTube channel, which is Deja Nicole. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers on there, and I'm almost at 50 subscribers on here, so let's get there, besties. Also, you can go I'm like thinking what I was about to say, but if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a rating and review. If you're listening to this on Spotify, don't forget to leave a rating. Also, go, if you want to buy like lip gloss that can keep your lips moisturized for hours, go shop my brand, Deja Nicole Beauty, which will be in the show notes down below. Remember that it's you against you, not you against the world. Also, the quote of the day is find beauty in the little moments and hold on to them. The affirmation of the day is my life is what I make it. And the journal prompt of today's episode is, what is your favorite summer activity? If you are listening to this on Spotify, I do have the journal prompts as the Q&A, so remember that. Remember, it's you against you, not you against the world. Always go after your goals, no matter what, besties. And I see you on the next episode. I will also be having a Google form starting now, like today. So I'll be like having a Google form in the You Against You podcast IG bio. So if you want to submit a question, I will probably answer those around the end of the episode. You can fill out that Google form, and that will also be in the show notes as well. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.